What is up guys, and thank you very much for joining me for another video here on Degenerate Watch. And I hope all you guys out there are keeping safe and well. I have another Karen video for us to take a look at today. And this Karen video is slightly different. She's not actually arguing with a manager or somebody in a store or anything like that. She's actually having a bit of a row with her husband. Well, I say a row, it's more like a temper tantrum because the woman's acting about 9 years old. And I have to say I really do feel sorry for the husband, and it seems like he's just had about enough because he's the one recording it. Let's take a look.
You know, I do all my shit day to hang out with my husband, and yet all of your shit.
All I want to do is get my tires rotated.
Get them rotated. I would like to go on the lake. Why can't we go on the lake? I mean, there's no reason not to be on the lake right now.
How can we afford it?
Afford it? James, that's like petty money that I'm spending on that boat compared to what I'm
Then
making.
why do you keep going off and telling me you don't have
because
money?
I'm trying to sit down and go over the budget with you. You
No.
won't do
The
it.
budget is you
You need
dictating.
to stop and get me some
I
cigarettes.
don't have to do anything.
Please, I'm about to go crazy.
You already
Please,
have.
There's an awful lot to unpack there. He clearly wants to go get his tyres rotated, but she thinks he should have done that another time so they can spend the time together on the lake. Now, I'm just wondering, maybe that guy's busy during the week, maybe he works. Now, she also says that it's petty money for what she's spending on the boat compared to what she earns. And yeah, she may have a good job, but I don't think like a boat is petty money. And also it would seem that he doesn't think so either, because he's saying, how can we afford it? And he literally took the words right out of my mouth. When she says I'm about to go crazy, I was thinking, you already have. Oh, you just couldn't be listening to that. Even what he was saying about the budget is just her dictating to him about what's going to happen.
please.
I haven't done anything with you.
Go straight. Let me get cigarettes.
All over a pack of cigarettes. That's what this
Just
revolves.
stop. Stop.
I mean, really? And you want me to take you on the boat
I
like
want to
this?
go on the boat. I'm getting anxious.
It's not my
Please take
fault.
me on the boat.
I mean, Whitney. It's not because you can't get your way.
I never get my way. I just want one day where I can.
I told
One
you.
day!
I told-
One day where I can go on the lake! God damn!
Oh, I'm sorry guys, I said she was like acting like she was 9 years old, but that was a pretty bad analysis. Even 9-year-olds don't act like that. There's definitely some issues at play there. Like, that's somebody that maybe was used to getting their own way, and now that they're out in the big bad world, they see that things aren't like that. Your parents may have been very accommodating to everything that you demanded, but once you grow up and you actually get out there, other people aren't like that. And the thing is here, the best thing you can do is not bring her to the lake at all. Just go do what you have to get done, because if you give in to this sort of behaviour, it only means that she'll think she can just keep doing that and just getting her own way time and time again. Can't believe I'm actually talking about a grown woman here. Be interesting to know a bit of the backstory here, like how long are they together? They must be together a while, because they're obviously living together if they're talking about a budget. Regardless of how long they actually are together, I don't see it lasting too much longer.
Why can't you just do it for me? Why is it so hard?
Right. It's all revulsion.
No, it doesn't! Just take me out on the lake!
Because you're not getting your way. Because you're not getting.
James, just take me out on the lake!
Oh, wow.
I'm having an anxiety attack.
It's not my fault. I haven't done anything, Whitney.
Take me out on the lake,
I've sat here.
please!
All because I gotta get.
No, you don't!
Oh, I
It's fun!
No, it's fine. You know, right?
Oh, you always wanted... Please!
It's my
Please,
day.
take me out of the lake! Why is it so hard?
It's my day to get. And you're acting like an 11-year-old that didn't get the toy from Walmart.
Well sir, I couldn't have put that better myself. That's exactly the sort of carry-on you see in a toy store with a child throwing themselves on the floor and screaming the shop down.
Why can't I ever go? Why? Why?
Sometimes you just can't do stuff, Whit.
I still want to do.
I mean, it's okay. That's the best part about this. Now you're gonna text everybody.
I am, and that is the I want to go on the lake.
So you're gonna make me look like a bad guy. So
Yes, you are. You're not taking your wife out on the lake that we spend money for.
That's what it revolves around. All because I'm not taking you to the lake, you're throwing a fit. So you're gonna text everybody and get on Facebook and tell everybody what a bad person I am for what?
I actually can't believe what I'm hearing here. That is absolutely childish. Like, I thought it was bad enough with her screaming her head off and throwing her little temper tantrum because she wasn't getting her own way. But to then stoop to the level of being so petty as to go texting people and writing on Facebook moaning about him. You know, for the sole purpose of just making him look like the bad guy, which she did say there, you are a bad guy. Why? Because you didn't get your own way. Like, the tantrums and the acting out is just one thing, but then going to that level of embarrassing him like that is just absolutely crazy. She is a lady that you need to get as far away as possible from.
Doing like some things like general maintenance and stuff, and then you yell at me because
General maintenance, really?
there's stuff not done around the house?
Right, my oil, it's been overdue, and I'm going to
That's not my fault. Why don't you take it to the
because
thing?
I can't, James.
Why?
I told you
Why
that.
can't you?
Because of the interlock thing.
And that's whose fault problem?
Then I'll ask someone else to do my
Fine,
Facebook.
just keep asking people.
I will, and then that's
Keep
why
asking
everybody makes comments at work about you.
When they see this video, they'll understand.
Oh, that last bit was just the icing on the cake. She even has the people at work talking about him. Oh, I bet she's one of those people that brings in every little problem that she has at home into work and lays it onto everybody. She's just one of those people that just focuses on everything negative, probably dragging the morale of everybody else around her down to the swamp. And that's kind of a new one here for Degenerate Watch, you know, relationship advice, because I don't think I'm qualified to give relationship advice. Or am I?
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Oh, hell no!
No, that definitely won't be happening. Anyway, moving right along, I have an extra little clip here to look at. And the jury seems to be still out on this next clip. That's why I wanted to see what you guys thought. We're heading off to Disneyland, where a father and his son seem to have had trouble finding this particular ride or where the queue was. So anyway, they obviously eventually find it. When they get there, they find that there's still people in the queue and that they're going to run the ride again. But they actually have the queuing area closed off and they're not allowing any more people into the queue. As much as I feel for the little man, I also understand where the staff are coming from, that there's certain rules that they have to adhere to. It's just like one of those awkward situations where I wouldn't like to be the ride attendant. Like, first off, you don't want to upset any of the kids. And secondly, you don't want to be holding your colleagues up either. And then third of all, Sod's Law says that most likely someone else is going to walk up to the queue and say, oh, but you let those guys on, let us on as well. So it just seems like you really can't win. So I just thought it'd be interesting to see what you guys thought about it. So let's take a quick look.
Look at this. Look at the Disney service here. Not only is it going right now, Thomas, you want to go on the merry-go-round? Tell him. We couldn't find the exit or entrance.
If we don't stop the line, I would never be able to get home.
You're gonna run the ride again one more time.
It does not matter. It is past 8 o'clock. You weren't in line after 8 o'clock.
I couldn't find the entrance.
I'm sorry. You now just have to guess relations if you have a problem with that.
So like the ride is going, it's gonna stop, it's gonna reload. Where's the Disney Spirit? Where's the Spirit? Come on, he's 5.
I'm not allowed.
I can call security though and stop recording right now.
You're in public, you're able to record. I'm getting yelled at because I'm trying to get a 5-year-old on the merry-go-round for one last ride before we go back to Massachusetts.
Closed at 8 o'clock, sir. I'm sorry.
They're gonna run the ride again.
It does not matter. It's closed.
Wow. They're calling security.
If I let you in, I have to let everyone else
You
in.
should fill the last
I'm
ride.
tired. I deserve to go home, don't I?
You're gonna run the ride again regardless.
It does not matter. The line closed at 8 o'clock.
That is crazy. Watch this. That is crazy. The new Disney. Look at it. They're gonna run the ride again. for you.
As I said earlier on, I kind of feel for both parties in this. I feel for the little lad not being able to get onto the ride, and I also feel for the girl that's probably been there for her whole shift, and now all she wants to do is go home, and after all, those are the rules that the line closes at 8 sharp. I've looked on a couple of different websites, and people are saying that best practice is to actually just be there a couple of minutes beforehand, just to make sure you don't get disappointed. While they say you can show up at 8 o'clock on the button, and once the queue's open you can get into line, they say that you should really go a little bit earlier. And I know this guy was saying his circumstances were a bit different, he couldn't find the entrance or whatever, but I guess things just happen in life and sometimes they just don't work out. Like, obviously there's nothing wrong with them saying, oh, the line's closed, and he said, could you just squeeze us on? And if they say no, then they say no, and you just have to accept that and leave it at that. Pulling out your phone like that and trying to just argue with the girl really isn't going to get you anywhere. And I really did think that that girl was really polite, and even though that other girl even came out and started shouting at him, she kind of told her to calm down. So I don't think that girl was trying to be mean at all, it was literally just the rules. When you look at it, it actually seems that the father was more upset than the little guy. But I'd be really interested to know what you guys think, or if you have any other Disneyland stories that you want to share, let me know down below in the comments. Well guys, that just about brings us to the end of this video. I thank you for joining me, and if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on a new video here on Degenerate Watch, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you always get notified when we drop a new video. There's plenty of links down below in the description if you like what we do here and you'd like to help support the channel, and there's also links down below to our social media as well. If you want to see some extra stuff from Degenerate Watch, why not consider becoming a channel member? You can find out more by clicking the join button just below this video, or checking out the link down below in the description. Before I head off, I just want to give a big shout out to Mr. T, you know who you are, for the recent donation. Thanks very much, it's much appreciated. And as always guys, I'll be back with a brand new video here on Degenerate Watch in the next couple of days. I hope you'll join me then. But until then, why not check out one of the videos that should be appearing on screen now. Until next time guys, stay safe, take care, peace.